Welcome to the Gateway City. Yes. We're in St. Louis, Missouri, home of the Blues, and this should be a fun one. Glad you could join us. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. The Panthers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Shots up. He scores! Well, a little pop-up for the play. Florida's got one early in this one. Now do they continue to attack, or do they try to protect here, Cheryl?
It's early in the game. You have to continue to attack, especially when your opponent looks like they have one settled in.
Now a quick pass to Kachuk. Comes up with a stop. St. Louis has possession of it now. Moves it to Thomas. Pushes it across to Broberg. Here's an odd-man rush. Bobrovsky's going to elect to slow things down a little and get the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been really busy this period, James, but he's mentally focused, makes a nice save, and holds on for the whistle.
Florida's been the better team to this point, and the stats show it. St. Louis will go to work here in the offensive end. Too much traffic in the lane. Barkov's moving the puck through his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Reinhart. Looks to make a play over to Forsling. The Panthers move to the offensive zone. Turns him away. And here's the pass to Holloway. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Through center. Puts it in deep. And he'll come out to play behind the cage. Works it across to Thomas. Comes up with the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Florida's up 1-0. St. Louis takes possession off the draw. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Puck scooped up by Forsling. Quick pass to Jones. Down the right side and into the zone. To his teammate. Kicked off. Takes the feed at the back end. Quick feed to Texier. And now he angles it across to Shen. Here's a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Off the outside of the iron. Quick feed to Kachuk. Makes a move in front. St. Louis loses a hold of it. Reinhardt's got it along the wing. Sends it out in front. And that's intercepted. Here we go. On-man rush here. Here's a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Puck picked up by Forsling. Along the right wall and into the offensive end. Stars! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
Florida's taking a 2-0 lead here in period number 1.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Beauty stop right there. Through the trails, they score.
Chaos, it sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up here, and they certainly look hungry to answer back after that non-goal call. The Panthers get a hold of the puck off the draw. St. Louis has it. Puts There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Florida's got the lead here late in this first period. Higgins won it off the faceoff. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Takes a shot. Here in the later stages of this period, the Blues make their way back into the faceoff circle, still in search of another goal. Nearing the final 60 seconds here of this first period. Being stopped by the keeper.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Shuts him down.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the...
There's the end of period number one. Both teams grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Well, the first 20 is in the books. Let's see what this second period offers. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Carol, your assessment.
Florida's playing real well, and they need to continue to push the pace and continue on from that first period where they established a one-goal lead and they had majority of shots on net.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Florida's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. And he takes the feed. The Panthers pick up steam and are on the attack. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Pareko. On the attack, they come down the right wing. And that's a great heads-up play by Forsling. Into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Return pass. Sends it across. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Makes the save.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save. That's a nice number, James, showing consistency in offensive production. He's not on that one. Well, this is a goal, and it exemplifies that speed kills, in particular through the neutral zone. And you get an odd-man rush, and everyone's moving as you cross the blue line. You have numbers, you're going to make your opponent pay.
Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. The Blues win the draw here in the neutral zone. Great use of the wall on the pass. Moves the puck down low. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, keeps it here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Bobrovsky's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Bennett's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it on over to Texier. They go on the attack from the left side. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Marchand. To the low slide. Turns that one away. Sends it over to Shen. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. And that goes off a stick. Takes the shot. And not much on that one. Oh, another great save right there.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Takes the feed. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Past the midway mark in this period, we got a tie game. Barkov won the draw here in their own zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's a chance. Big time stop. It's a free throw. Scores the go-ahead goal. Puts them in front.
Well, now they're in front, James, so they'll have the energy. You know that their first few strides will be more urgent, but they'll have to be accountable on the other side of the puck as well. Well, this is a hard-working goal as well, James. You got to fight for that inner area of the ice, you know, and when you're in that low slot area, it ain't easy to get to that spot. And when that puck is on your stick, you know that you're going to come into some heavy traffic. Great job to find the back of the net.
A timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
Scooped up along the wall by Bushevich. Oh, that's a great shot. Locked in.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it up. And he sends it quickly to Bushevich. Bobrovsky's going to hang on for a whistle. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Blues are looking to build on this 1-goal lead. Barkov's won it in their own end. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Passes it to Kachuk. Goes right to the crease. Scores! Chucky lights the limb. Matthew Kachuk capitalizes. The Panthers have tied things up after that snipe, and this has been back and forth all night.
Yeah, I just love it, James. And they put themselves in a good position here as they get the equalizer nearing the end of the second. Now, a lot to talk about in the intermission heading into the third.
Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Tonight, something close.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
And both centers glide into the dot as the face-off set to resume. The Panthers win the draw. Fires it on net. Nowhere for that shot to go through. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Third period, we are all tied up, and the next goal could be a biggie. The Blues get a hold of the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Passes it over. Florida's got the puck. Here's a short pass to Forsling. Feeds the puck to Kachuk. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Cuts to the front. And that turns off a stick. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Blues gain control of the puck. Moves the puck over to Thomas. And it's a quick pass to Broberg. Huge steal in his own end. The Panthers cross the line and gain the zone. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Feeds it to Pareko. Tries to feed it over to Thomas. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. And that's intercepted by Barkov. Through the neutral zone up along the wings. And there's the save on the play. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone.
He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick. Can he get the hat?
Picked up along the wall by Bushevich. Fires it. Scores! Timely finish and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can see the momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence. And as a result, they get a little
situation here, Cheryl.
They can't change their mindset here. There's too much runway, too much time left. They have to find a way to stay on their toes and continue to attack.
Sends the pass over. Moves it to Shen.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
St. Louis looks to move the puck to their own end. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Winnipeg's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. Here in the late going to the frame, St. Louis leads by 1. The Blues take possession off the faceoff.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win, and for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Texier. On the attack along the boards. The Blues will play it from the corner. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, and a busted twig on the play.
Well, how frustrating is that, James? You get yourself to a great position, and then it snaps in half.
Inside of the last minute here in this third. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Passes it in front. It's lost. How did he stop that one? The Panthers take it across the line. The Blues have it from their own end. The Panthers really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. A shot at the empty net. Scores into the empty net, and that should probably wrap this one up.
Yeah, really can seal the deal, James. The insurance marker on the front is gone. Goal scorer this time. Doesn't matter how it goes in, even if it is an empty net. I can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
The Blues maintain that persistence like they have all night long. They had the empty net. But that's fair to say. This is over, right, Joe?
Oh, it's over, James. No question about it. You can see the elation on all the faces and on the bench. They know it. It's a hard-fought battle, and they get the W.
Takes the pass. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet, saluting their team on a jump. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. The Blues coaching staff may have actually put a layer of glue on their sticks tonight. They just continued to dominate the puck all night.
Yeah, they were in control of the game, and their opponent was chasing it. I mean, they just got worn down shift after shift.
Well, we're getting late into the season. Evaluations never stop. So I'm just going to let you know that under the next couple of games, I'm going to be evaluating you very, very closely. Show me what you have.
Hi, everybody. We're in the Gateway City, and the organ's pumping, the fans are dancing, ready to watch the Blues play tonight. The Devils take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Oh, a solid heads-up play to knock it down. Puts it on net. Scores! He does it again, and hits a little milestone while he's at it.
Yeah, 50th point, James. Nothing to shake a head at, hey? I mean, he can finish, he can distribute. He's doing it all this year. You got to be in good position to be able to make this play, James, as he intercepts the pass. And then his offensive instincts kicks in. He makes a beautiful play as he moves the puck forward. And they wind up scoring a goal.
Quick pass to Thomas. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net.
Brat's feeling it lately, James. I mean, just look at the score sheet. I mean, his point streak is off the charts. Everyone knows just get him the puck. He is the generator of offense. Everyone wants to play with him right now.
Takes the feed. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Taken by Bratt. And there's the save. Made that stop. And the officials lose sight of the puck, stopping the play dead. We're still in the early stages of this period. The Devils have taken a 1-0 lead. Hughes has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Slides the puck ahead to Bushnevich. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Looks to set up at the point now. Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net. Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now. Staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. That's just a great pass that leads to the goal. It takes incredible vision to find an open player like this, James. You got to manipulate with your eyes, and then you got to find a way to put it tape to tape. He does it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blues gave one up early here in period number 1, but almost as quickly they get it right back.
Well, they stayed the course here, and halfway through the period, I feel like they're just finding their legs and they're getting into rhythm. Sometimes it takes a little bit to get into it here, James. They found it.
Here's a chance in front! Oh, look at this! Oh, what a chance there!
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick little shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
Through The Blues take the lead after that last goal. Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter-punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
You got to continue to push attack. There is way too much runway left in this.
The Devils win the draw. Puck grab by Husher. The Blues have it against the wall. Tries to get it over to Kyrou. Siegenthaler's got control of it now behind the cage.
Kyrou's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot out.
Picked up along the boards by Hamilton. A chance! He scores! Aye, Captain! New Jersey's counter-punched here in the first period, and they're right back into it.
Well, yeah, you can look at the game in different bunches, and this one is certainly going to mean something, resetting and finding a way to create some much-needed offense.
Quick feed to Folk. Coming to the slot. The Devils gain possession in their own end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Stops him cold. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Bushnevich. Oh, the glove save! Where'd that come from? Here in the late goings of the period, New Jersey's trailing by 1. Here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. New Jersey's going on the attack as they gain the zone. And now it's grabbed by Broberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. Fires it! Oh, on his goal, nobody sees it! Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. The Blues win. Put it on the post! Fantastic save!
Markstrom's been outstanding, tracking, crossing, making huge saves like that one right there, right from the spot.
What a stop!
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
has delivered at both ends of the ice, especially offensively, as they continue to lead late in the first. And they win that draw at center. Well, fun start to this one as period number one comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out of the ice here to build a little mini prospects game, and we'll be back tomorrow. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
St. Louis has been showing a high-powered offense, James. I mean, a ton of shots on net, that real shot mentality, and it's working for them. This is a high-scoring affair, but they're in the lead.
Tries to the crease. What a steal in his own end. Oh, he scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it. New Jersey suddenly made this a A lot more intriguing here in this second period.
I know it's a cliche, James, but the game is 60 minutes. It's only the second, and they've got themselves within one. A lot of runway to go.
The Blues take possession after that neutral zone face-off. St. Louis takes it across the line.
Like a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you gotta figure he knows he's one goal away from his next milestone.
Takes a shot, and play continues as that goes off the glove. St. Louis on the attack. Doesn't go. Taken along the wall by Thomas. Moves it quickly over to Cruz. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. The Devils will play it in their own end. Quick shot. Makes the save, but barely with that one. Tosses it to Thomas. The Blues looking against the half wall. Moves it to Neighbors. Hammers it. Answers the call with a big save. New Jersey's got it in their own zone. The Devils played along the wing. And he stands shot one with the ball. And instead of a whistle, and clears it away. Neighbors gains the line and into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Sometimes he scores. Shot comes through. The Blues are now up by 2 here in the back half of the second, and they are really taking a squeeze on this game tonight.
Yeah, there's so much motion. You're seeing their movement, in particular in the offensive zone, where they are just manhandling their opponent in terms of possession time.
Just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, your opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team.
New Jersey's won the draw in the neutral zone. Here we go, on-man rush. Knocked away. Scooped up along the wall by Mercer. Gaining momentum up along the side. St. Louis looks to get things going there with the puck. The Blues take possession in the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Siegenthaler. New Jersey's on the attack. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. The Devils ready to go on the attack. Shuts them down.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Here he is, shot in front. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Markstrom.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here.
They tied it up. And we are back to even.
Well, working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Devils have set this up to be a dramatic one tonight.
They put themselves in a good position here at the end of the second period. Listen, it ain't easy to get goals in this game, but they got the equalizer, and it's a nice step heading into the third period.
That goes off the blocker. What a save by Markstrom. Takes off the coverage. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. New Jersey's got it along the wall. Shot! Oh, what a save in front. Quick pass to Holloway. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. It's all tied up. Thomas has won the faceoff. Here's a shot. Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
Centers glide into the dot as a faceoff ready to resume play. Wins it in the offensive zone. Wide. Tries to get the puck over to Siegenthaler. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Comes into the paint. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Oh, he misses on a great scoring chance there.
He's right exactly where he wants to be. He's got the puck on his stick, just unable to put it in the mesh. Well, that's been a catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Sends it into the offensive zone. Quick feed to Meyer. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Puts it on net. Denies him with a save. Passes the puck over to Joseph. Gain momentum up along the side. Dumps it in. The Devils gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Snaps it on net. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance there.
Oh, James, when you're in the front...
He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
This is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Florida's coming up next on the schedule. Get your tickets. It should be a good time. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And he takes the feed.
He's already got 3 points in this game, James, really leading the way offensively, and you have to wonder how many more he's going to get if he continues to handle the puck the way he is.
The Devils gain possession. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Puck is dropped and we are back underway.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Markstrom's going to freeze it for a whistle. We'll all get a breather here, Cheryl.
Well, it's a great strategy to pounce on this puck. This is a close game, but they've been heavily outplayed. Just look at the shot clock. He's had to be phenomenal. But this is a great play. I mean, it's a quiet play pouncing on this puck. But there's strategy behind it, James. You want to set the tempo. You want to get the right athletes out there. You want to win this face-off and get the puck out of harm's way.
From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Takes the shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Buchnevich is into the offensive zone now on the attack. And that's blocked. The backhand. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Markstrom. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. And he takes the dish. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Tries to get the puck to Parayko. Here's a chance on the attack. Picked off by Pesci. Heischer's crossed the line and gained the zone. Scores! He's on the board!
And this is nothing new for him. His 20th goal of the season, James. Man, he's got an unbelievable ability to disguise his shot. Absolutely incredible.
20 already.
Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
New Jersey's on their way to victory if they can hold down this lead through the rest of the third.
Well, it's all about game management, but they can't just sit back and hold on. Otherwise, their opponent, they will look to attack and they will take advantage. Put them back on their heels. Be in the offensive zone where they can't get an opportunity to attack you.
The Devils grab possession of the puck. St. Louis has the extra attacker out with the goal on the bench here. And into the wide open cage, it's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance mark. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing.
Here's a short pass to Pesci. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a stick save. And he slides it quickly to Thomas. St. Louis steps inside. Shot. Kilman bodies it away. St. Louis trailing here has pulled the goaltender, and the extra attackers now out on the ice. Gains the zone through center. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Markstrom's really struggled in the net tonight, and you can just tell that he's not comfortable. With that save, though, he's got to find some confidence, reset his mind, and start making those saves, because his team's been real effective in front of him, a reason why they're in the lead.
And the losing streak continues despite the fact that this was a game that was theirs for the taking.
Yeah, and it's extremely...
The officials there at center, and I think we are about to get this one underway. The Sharks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Passing through it. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. Moves it quickly over to Parempi. Moves the puck. Shakes loose. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by a Skirov.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Reads the play and forces the turnover. Oh, fantastic stop here.
The scorer is there to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety. The Sharks have had a really poor start to their season, James, and now they're at the midpoint, and they kind of got to reflect on it and take some teachable moments out of it, but they got to move forward. They got to dig in, they got to kick in their heels, and that might mean some decisions being made by management and the coaching staff.
To hang on to the puck for a face-off.
Draco's been getting some good looks, but unable to convert here, and really tough when you're in a pointless streak and you're trying to get yourself going. You want to cash in on a few of those opportunities just to make yourself feel like you're contributing.
And they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. Along the half wall with the puck. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Moves it to Holloway. Fires it on net, and they score.
I think he makes makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
The Blues land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Well, yeah, and I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they've got to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
St. Louis has possession of the puck. Grabbed along the board by Joseph. Gets it over to Texier. Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 1-0 the score. Delantry has won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Scores on the scratching and clawing is paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to even, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
St. Louis plays the puck along the boards. And the puck hits the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. The Sharks get a hold of it. Here's a chance. And he catches that one with the glove. Sends a pass over. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kovalenko. Kyrou's got it in the defensive end. Gets the puck in deep. From behind his own net. Moves the pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we got a tie game. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Quick pass to Shen. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Skirov.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
And now he tries to get it across to Shen. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Thomas wins it inside the neutral zone. Quick feed to Broberg. Oh my! The Sharks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. St. Louis is across the blue line. Goes to the sweet spot. Big save. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Sharks need to do a better job of holding onto the puck. Yes, that means keeping it and not giving it away. The goaltender played well. It's a tied game. They need to hit the reset button and come out in the second strong.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. San Jose's taking possession of their own end. The Blues will play the puck from behind the net. The slide! San Jose's got a hold of it against the wall. Passes it over to Ruda. Here's a short pass to Toffoli. St. Louis has it in their own zone. And he had the answer on that one. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Jose's got possession here in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Drives the puck over. Moves it to Texier. Dishes it to...
Celebrini's stick explodes, and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back into play right away.
Puck picked up by Ruda. Quick pass across to Eklund. San Jose's got the puck along the wall.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now is on the line.
Celebrini's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Thomas.
This is a tough game, and you got to fight for your scoring chances, James, and this just seems like a waste when he misses wide.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
Ferraro's been on fire lately. Everything he throws at the net seems to be going in. When it's working for you, you got to be confident. You feel like nothing can go wrong.
Thomas wins the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Handles it over to Cruz. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender will get into position in time. He's able to take it away.
Moves it over to Toffoli. With possession along the wall. Gives them nothing in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
He scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James, and who's going to come out on top by the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
Here in the back half of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. They've got numbers. Fires it. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a faceoff. Faceoff looming as both centers get into position. Quick stick off the draw, wins possession. Right up the gut into the attacking zone.
He's only 1 goal away, James, of his next milestone right here.
Puck dumped in. Picked up along the wall by Buxa. A chance! And that one's turned aside. The Sharks carried along the wall. versa. The Blues take it from the side. Backhander in front. Denied by Askarov.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it, makes the save.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to Shen. Passes on over to Miller. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Hope you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Takes a shot, turns it aside. Pass back to the point. Oh, wow, stops the game.
Did a great job of tracking the puck out 1 but 2 consecutive saves.
And he pops it up with a pass. And a great save.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square with the puck. With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
San Jose's got the puck against the wall. Thomas has it in the defensive end. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James.
Oh, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. Well, this is just such a complete play here, James. I mean, look at the way that he fights for position to win this loose puck battle. But then once he realizes he has the puck, he has the space, he gets his feet moving towards the net. I mean, this is textbook of how you win a battle, and then you take the puck to open areas.
Still lots of time left in the period. St. Louis has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that 1-goal lead. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And he takes the pass. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores!
Well, defensive zone turnover catches everyone off guard, including the goaltender, and he cannot cover the top of the net. He's scrambling, not set to position, and that puck goes high.
The Blues continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Smith won the draw inside the neutral zone. St. Louis takes possession at center. There's a save.
Askarov made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And he was right there to make the stop on that play. Unleashes a cannon. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And he moves it up to drop. Intercepted at center by Joseph.
St. Louis has been so strong defensively, and they've been putting their opponent in vulnerable positions all night long, but they've got to find a way to, when they intercept, to get going the other way and generate some offense.
And they do it again and again and again.
The coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy, continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. Well, he wasted no time to make good on that costly turnover, James. I mean, the goaltender's out of position, a real fish out of water here, and he recognizes the space right by the inside of the post.
St. Louis continues to punish the opposition here in period number 3.
And the coach has to love this. I mean, when you have a major league like this in the third period, you can look down at your bench and recognize that the lines can roll. This gives confidence to everyone on the team, not to mention they're padding their stats.
Here's a lead turn. He comes up with a stop. And he'll have to play the puck here. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Quick shot. Denies him with the save. Quick pass to Pareko. Receives the pass. Redirected off the stick. Ascarov's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. The Islanders are the final opponent on this homestand, and you know that they'll definitely want to show well for the final game in front of these home fans before packing their bags. And they'll start with possession. From the blue line. Love jam in front. That's broken up. San Jose's got it into the offensive zone. Into the corner now. Picked up along the boards by Windberg. St. Louis has the puck. Here they are on the attack. And that's blocked away. Tipped along the wall by Holloway. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Askarov.
Thomas has had the nose for the net all night long here, and he finally executes for a goal, James. That's got to feel good, and you can certainly sense every time he's been on the ice, there's been a different energy, and it's been a little bit lopsided because the puck has been in his hands. He finally breaks through, and you can certainly tell he's pretty happy about it.
Celebrini's lugging the puck. St. Louis has it near the wall. Slides it across. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. The Blues have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Feed down low. Point blank range. Oh, what a save! Gains the zone on the left wing. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Passes over to Texier. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Dishes it off. Great save from in tight.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
The Blues have been the busier team in the shot department, and they lead it late in this third period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Takes it to the net. Big time stop by Askarov.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp.
Oh, he needed to make that save to tie one down. And we are all over with this one tonight. The Blues, based on the way they played, just simply wanted it more tonight.
Well, unfortunately, we're going to have to send you down to the AHL today. It's later in the season. Every play, the spotlight gets a little bit brighter, and unfortunately, we haven't got enough from you lately. Go down to the minors, get your game back, and be ready for a chance to come back up.
I've noticed your health is running low. It's important to stay in top shape to perform your best. Make sure to use your energy wisely to boost your health levels. Let's keep you at your peak. When you're feeling good, you're playing good.
This is your last opportunity to make it to the NHL this season. This evaluation period is extremely important for you. Perform. Congrats, you're going up to back up in the NHL. Such an important time of the year for the backup goaltender to support your teammates, to support your...
we have time to tackle a couple questions, so why don't we get started here?
As you begin this new adventure in your pro hockey career, what was the thought process behind finding a new team? Was it as much as getting a change of scenery or just getting the contract? What went into this? I'm sure you're focused on this new opportunity, but would you be willing to go back and play for your former team under any circumstances? Now that the ink's drying on your latest contract, what are some of the goals that you hope to hit with your new club?
That's the end of our question period. Thanks, everyone, for coming out.
This preseason is very important for you. We expect you to play in the National Hockey League next season, but it's based off your performance here in camp. It's not your first.
As we reach the halfway point of the preseason, I'm really happy with what you're doing. You're spending time with the coaches. You're taking extra shots. You're really... We're in training camp. We've been working hard. I want you to consider that you're giving me your best effort for the remainder of this training camp. Work hard. Dig deep. Show me every
Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. My name is James Cebulski. The exhibition schedule continues tonight here on the ice. The Lightning have established possession here early in this one as they win the draw. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
The Bolts cross the blue line and are on the attack. Sends it up front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Quick feed to Jensen. The Senators take it along the wall. Shot. That's blocked. The Bolts play it along the boards. Here's a shot. And he gets in front of that.
Carolina's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Too much congestion in front. From the left side, they gain the zone. Taken by Batherson. Kachuk's gain the line and on the attack. Oh, here we go. Shuts him down.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it just taken away. Grand larceny.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We're still scoreless. Ottawa's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And that's picked up by Sanderson. Ottawa's got the puck against the half wall. The Senators draw first blood here in period number 1.
That's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and gotta wonder if it now opens the game up.
Loses the coverage there. Feed to the middle. And he shuts down his late scoring chance there. Now into the offensive zone to the right side. Oh, tapped out. Big time stop there.
Carolina's been consistent over the course of his career, mainly because of his positioning, James. He gets set to that puck, square to it, and makes the save. Well, there is a pulse. There is a beat to this game right now, and it is fast, James. Both teams trading chances at either end. I mean, this is a track meet right now.
Past the midway mark in this period. Ottawa's up 1-0. possession here inside the offensive zone. And the travel neutralizes that threat. Ottawa's looking to break out. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Gonsalves has won the draw that scores! And we are back to even!
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they just created and doing something with it. Well, he gets beat clean by the shot, James, and there's only one player in front of the net, but it's not about how many, it's about where you are, and when you take away the eyes of the defender, this is exactly what can happen.
Needed that goal to even things up here in the first.
Yeah, they certainly did. And I had a coach who once said, you know, it's about winning the shift now and not worrying about what happened or what was going to happen here, James. And I feel like they've taken that approach right now. You can see it in their game. You can see it in their urgency. And they get rewarded.
Ottawa's got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Griggs. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Bolts take it along the wall. Gets the puck in deep. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Grabs the puck at center. Takes it to the front. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
The Senators move to the offensive zone. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Gonsalves continues to pad the stats on his point streak, and his underlying numbers look so good, James. I mean, his possession, the way he's hitting the net, his distribution, everything is on point.
The Bolts take control of the faceoff. Slides it over to point. Knocks the puck down with a stick. And now it's grabbed by Griggs. He carries the puck up along the wing. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And now he moves it quickly to Chernak. Oh, look at this chance. What a steal in his own end. Hey, a lot of people excited as this opening period comes to an end. One of the all-time great rock acts from the 80s getting set to play here for these fans. We'll catch our breath. Back with more tomorrow. Here we go, second period underway, where it has been a spirited affair so far, all tied up. All right, Connor, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Senators really haven't generated anything offensively, and I believe it starts in their defensive end, James. They're not connected, they're not...
Go ahead, goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You sense an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net.
The Lightning have jumped in front by one here in the second.
Feels good, no question about it, to be ahead, James. Because when you're ahead, you feel like you can manipulate and you can dictate the game and the shape and the landscape of it.
Lets it fly. Quick stop by Carolina. And he takes the feed. And that one's turned away. Takes a shot. Denies it again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Canadian team here on the attack. Turns aside with the glove. From the left side, takes the pass. Hagel's got it in the offensive zone. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Batherson's got it against the boards. And that's off a stick. Hagel stick handling in his own zone. Here's a short pass to point. Well saved by Merrill. And the puck stopper jumps on top of him to get a stoppage in play. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Tampa Bay's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Ottawa's won the face-off deep in their own end. Jensen's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Cirelli. Ottawa's got the puck here in the open ice. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James. And you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't as he drops to that butterfly. He tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
Well, the coach has called the timeout here. I like the strategy because they need a refresh here.
They really do, James. I mean, 2 quick goals, and you can really be on your heels, and you can let it get to you mentally as well. So just resetting, recalculating, if you will, finding a way to get that out there and put the pressure on.
Ottawa's got the puck against the boards. Denies them on the play. Skates across the blue line. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. The Senators have it against the wall. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. The start of this period, Cheryl, and now they're starting to get some of the goals.
Well, you can certainly feel the energy. There's 2 trains of thought here. There's the physical side and there's the emotional side of the game. Both are connected for them right now.
Great cross-ice pass. The Bulls move the puck in the defensive zone. Great stick work with the steal.
The Senators have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense. This game's awful close.
Moves it quickly over to Radish. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. Now a quick pass to Gensel. Who's aside that blast? Getting into the later stages of this period, the Senators still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Tampa Bay's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Right in the low slot. Tampa Bay's gained possession. Opportunity and delivers.
Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck off on the backhand, and put it in.
Tampa Bay's delivered an absolute dagger here late in period number 2, doubling up their lead.
Well, you can hear and feel the energy just elevate after that goal, James. Everyone kind of standing up. The body language speaks for itself. Now it's about igniting another fire and trying to get another one.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Bulls have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Ottawa's going to start with the puck in their own end. Handles the puck. Perron's going to play it against the half wall. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick feed down low. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. 2 down, 1 to go. Third period. We're ready to drop the puck. And this one's underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
Ottawa's got to get the puck, James. I mean, to put it in layman's term, 1, you got to get the puck. 2, you got to score. They're not doing either.
We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Hagel's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game. And this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Throws it in. Tampa Bay's got the puck along the board. Ottawa's got it now. Picked off by Gensel. The Bolts have it now. And he slides it quickly to Hagel. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're away, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Cirelli's on the attack in the offensive zone. Carolina's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here, just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Ottawa's shown a new energy over these last few minutes. They got one back, but they still need one more in order to tie. Radish has got the puck. Puts it on net. Oh, it just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Reaction time is so critical for goaltenders because the way the players shoot in this game today, man, it is so tough to stop. So this one, instincts. Glove goes up, makes the save.
The Senators win the draw on their own end. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck. Picks off the pass. Quick pass to Kiki. Takes the feed. Tampa Bay's got the puck in their own end.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Bolts have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. Tampa Bay's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, he comes up with a stop. More than half the period has expired. Tampa Bay's clinging to this 4-3 lead. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. Now over to Cousins. Quick feed to Jensen. The Lightning have the puck against the boards. And now it's over to McDonough. Takes the shot. Great save by the goaltender. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends the pass over. Gregg's got it into offensive territory. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Whacks it out of mid-air to keep control. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Jensen. Shot, and he keeps that one out. Grabbed along the board by Hagel. Fires it on net. Hagel's that one. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. That's off a stick. And there's the save. Puck sent over to Gensel. Here's a chance. Scores!
You can just see the weight shift, James, there in that slap shot where he's able to just peg it as he walks into it and beats the goaltender low stick side.
Here in the late going to the frame. Tampa Bay's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Cirelli's quick stick lands the puck here at center. Tampa Bay's on the attack. Save!
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
The Bolts are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Tampa Bay's trying to make something happen on the offensive side. And it's a quick pass to Jordan. Slides it back to the blue line.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Here's a short pass to Anderson. In desperate need of a goal here, they've got the extra attacker out. All alone! Save here in this third period!
It's a close game, and you know it's the third period, and the next goal is pivotal, and you want that one back, certainly for the shooter.
Misses! The Senators gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come on the rush. Shuts them down. And we are all over with this one. The Bolts picked up the win tonight, and I think rightly so. They were the better team out there.
Well, in particular in the first period, right, James? I mean, they did all of their scoring in that period, and they found a way to hold on. I mean, good.